So let's take a look. Now, the assignment has a data, product, month, store, and price. Okay, and then we have in the filter, we were able to see the distinct or different categories in each variable. So you have downtown, uptown, and then we have the measurement or the continuous variable, which is the price. Here's my son also agrees with me. So what is the problem here? There is a problem with the following. First, the position where you have the variables is not correct. You need to start all over again. I'll show you. So the idea here is to create a pivot table that shows us sales by store. So here is the store is the categories. So we are going to grab the store to the rows. So it will show me the downtown and uptown as we've done in the class last Friday. And then we need the sales. The sales is the price, and it should be the sum of price. And now you have a nice pivot table. If you want to include the price in terms of a percentage, and at the same time you want to see also the revenue in terms of figures here, then you could in fact go to the pivot table over here and show values as a percentage of total. So this is even beyond what probably is asked from you. I asked you just to show the sales by store. All right, let's do sales by month. So it seems like the student was able to do this. So she got the month here, and then she got the sales here, and these are the sales by month. So it is now kind of resembles the one before. Revenue by product. What's going on here? Again, the student is making the same mistake. You have a product, so the product is supposed to be the category, so it should be on the row. Do you see that? And then you have the sum of price or the revenue. If you want to add an extra column also that shows, for example, the percentage, Gumen, then you do the same as I did earlier. Just go on top here at the very top, right click and show values as a percent of grand total. This step is totally optional because I showed you this step in the classroom, I think, but nonetheless you could just do the assignment with the following. All right, let me take a look at other things. Oh, okay, every other thing is all right for now. Let me save this, and this is it for today. This is how, or let me just how did you create a pivot table, for example? So basically you go to the data, you place the cursor anywhere in the populated data area, and you insert, and of course you insert a pivot table from this table connection, and then you have it in a new worksheet, and here we go. This is a new pivot table. Okay, so if you want to, for example, let me show you an advanced. This is not part of the assignment, but just for fun, we want to see, for example, let me show you. Let's assume that we want to see the products and the revenue for each product, but we want to show this in different stores. So for each product, I would like to see the different stores, or we can put it actually in the columns, even better. So this will show me how much is the sales for each product that I have, that my stores carry, different, and here the grand total. Okay, so basically the position where you place the variable is very important. So you have categories here, making the canvas, and then here in the inside it is populated with the measurement. Now you could add also filters. So if you want to see the breakdown of sales of each product in each store for each month, then for certain month, then here it is. So you have February, or you can select multiples by saying I want to see in winter season January, February, March, for example, and I hit OK, and now I will have multiple items. I will have the results, however, filtered based on a multiple items filter. I hope that this, let's put it all now, and I hope this is an insightful step. I think one of the other things that I asked you to add is a slicer, a filter and a slicer maybe. So let's take a look at the, where do we get the slicer? Let me remember, huh? Or maybe this is becoming a very long video for now. Insert a slicer. So here is insert a slicer. What do you want the slicer for? Well, most of the time we want it for something that also could be filtered. So if you don't want to use the filter, you're going to end up using the slicer. So let's say that you want to show this different stores, for example. Let's do that. Okay. And now let's say that you don't want to show the table with the store because you got a slicer. And now you have a lovely basic table. And here you can show the different stores. However, I really don't like this. Let me tell you, I probably would go the other way around. I will take the month as a slicer because it has so many entries and I would like to exactly see which month. While because the store is 2 entries, I'm going to put it as a filter. So maybe we can here select the downtown store, and it will tell me very clearly that now I am on the downtown store, as you can see. So that is quite interesting to you. And then I insert a slicer. That would be a smarter way to do it. And I will insert a slicer. Wait, a slicer. Gomen. Let's see. I'm going to insert a slicer here. Aha, now it's right. And it's for the months, for example, and here it is. Here is my slicer. With this, I could keep it as is, or you can make it change its properties. I think I showed you in my video how to change the properties, but in any case, you can add like 2 columns, as you can see, or even 3 columns or 4 columns. Expand this lovely slicer, and now you will have January, February, March. Maybe just 3 columns should be fine, right? 3 should be good to go. We have January, February, March, and for example, I am holding the control key for multiple selections. So now you can easily see that this table is showing the revenue. You can change this to, instead of sum of price, you can show revenue. It is showing this. It is showing the sum of revenue. You can also put average if you want, but we are with the sums now. So this is showing the sum of revenue, and maybe, well, you want to practice more, add again. Here is the price and put it as a percentage. Not here. I'm still old school sometimes. And okay, not from here. Show values as a percentage of a grand total. So now you have a very nice report. A report that you can easily see that it is a downtown store. You could also change the filter into uptown store instead of downtown. So now we're looking into the uptown store results, and you have the list of products here with their corresponding revenue, and then you also have the sum of price in terms of, actually it's a percentage of price, isn't it? So let's add here percentage of revenue, percentage of a grand revenue or total revenue. Let's use total revenue. And now you also can easily see which months are for example highlighted and showing results. This is not part of the assignment. This is not part of the videos that I send you to practice, but well, if you want an extra practice, then this will be a very good sheet that shows a filter and slicer together. Good? All right. Take care and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.